to my YouTube channel. In this week's video, as you can already tell by the title down below, I will be sharing with you guys 10 ways in which I have changed since becoming a mom. Now, if you're a mom, I'm sure you can relate to me. If you are new to my channel, do not hesitate. Join the family, be a part of the family, and hit that subscribe button down below. If you're a returning subscriber, welcome. Now, without further ado, let's get started. Now, I will start off by saying having a child really changed my life in ways that I did not imagine. Of course, persons with experience will share certain things with you, so you will be aware of some, but I feel like a lot of the things you learn along your journey. Now, the first way in which I have changed since becoming a mom is being more cognizant of the things I do, the things I wear, the things I watch while I'm around her. You know, when it comes on to certain things like sexual content in movies or like expletives, these are things, and I mean everyone's parenting style is different, but personally these aren't things I want to feed her mind on, especially at this point in time where they're so delicate and they absorb everything around them. They're learning, they're in this learning stage, and so I feel like I have to be very mindful, especially at this age, of the things that I, you know, expose her to. And when it comes on to like my dressing and stuff, I don't know, I feel like, and this part I feel like it just came naturally. Certain outfits that I thought were cute and I would have worn before, now that I have her, you know, I look at everything differently because she's looking up to me, she will be seeing me, and so I have to ensure that I'm a good role model for her. So I've definitely become more conservative. Another way in which I have changed since having her is that my anxiety levels have gone through the roof. All my life, this is something that I've always struggled with. I've never been officially diagnosed with anxiety, but I'm positive that that's something I struggle with. All the signs are there, okay? Now, since becoming a mom, I am so much more cautious with everything. It's like every single decision I'm making, I'm thinking ahead, like way ahead of all the pros and all the cons. Is it worth taking this step? It could be something as simple as traveling with her, traveling somewhere with her. My anxiety is so extreme. For instance, if I take her out, I will be overly cautious. So if I cough, if she coughs, I'm like, oh my god, is this the virus? You know, so it's very daunting and stressful, and I do not like to be under stress. So whatever situations I find stress me out, I try to stay away from it. I personally just like to stay in my comfort bubble. It has its advantages and its disadvantages, but that's something I am definitely working on. Now, another way in which I've changed as a person is that I've become more assertive. I've become more confident. I've become more confrontational, especially when it comes on to her well-being. So if anything threatens that in any way, shape, or form, it doesn't matter who it is, I will stand up for her. No, I have never been a confrontational type of person, but no, I realize that that's something that has definitely changed. If it's something I need to say to someone, I will. I'm not gonna go out of my way, but if I have to stand up for myself or even for her, I will definitely do so. I am definitely more confident. I care so much less about what people think about me. Even my YouTube channel, this is something that I've been wanting to do since 2013, I want to say. I came here in 2012. And of course, I left all my friends behind, and that's when I really got into YouTube. Like, I knew it existed, but that's when I really got into YouTube. I was watching a lot of videos, subscribing to a lot of channels and stuff like that, and I realized that I was very drawn to it, and I was like, whoa, this is something I really love. And I've always loved documenting. I'm the type of person that really values memories. So when it comes on to creating videos, that's something that I've been doing, but it's just that I never really posted it on the internet. And I've always wanted to do this since 2013, and it took 7 years. It took literally 7 years for me to get the courage to start my YouTube channel. Even my pregnancy, I documented my entire journey, my symptoms from the moment we found out we were pregnant with her, you know, my baby shower, stuff like that. So I do have footage of all these memories, and that's something I hold dear to my heart, and I'm happy I did it, because in moments when I was super sick, I mean, I was sick throughout my pregnancy, but I still made the effort to record and do update videos so I would be able to, look back on my journey and even share my journey with my daughter. At the time, I wasn't even on social media, but as soon as I had her, I think I had her March, and I dropped my first video in May, and I just got up one day and I was like, you know what, I said it to my husband, and he was like, if it's something you really, really want to do, just go for it. So initially I was thinking to myself, I'm just gonna start my channel and see how it goes, but I wouldn't share it on my social media because I was thinking of being judged, especially by persons that know me. So I felt like I was just gonna do my channel on YouTube and not share it with any of my friends or family, and go from there. But then I thought about everything and I'm like, why not? Whoever wants to support you, they will, and if they don't want to, that's fine as well. Who cares what people think or if they have negative things to say? This is something that you're doing because you love it and you're enjoying it, so just go for it, So I just got up one day, I filmed my video and I dropped it, and I've been filming videos ever since, and I'm very happy I made the decision. I actually wish I started my channel earlier, but you know what, nothing happens before its time. So now we're here. So yes, I'm more confident, I'm more assertive, and that's definitely a plus for me. Listen, I can just imagine when Amy starts school. I know if I get a call to say someone did something to her, I will be there in a nanosecond, okay? I am very, very protective of her, and that's never gonna change. That's my baby, that's my princess, okay? Another change for me is my priorities. My priorities have definitely changed a lot. I have a whole new human being that I have to care for, and so I realize that she comes first in whatever decision I make. There's less focus on me and my needs, and I'm more focused on her. Making sure that she's okay, making sure that she has everything that she needs. Even when I'm going out with her, I'm not too fussy about putting on makeup. Most of the time I only do my makeup if I'm gonna film a video or if I'm going somewhere special. But on a day-to-day, I do not wear makeup. When it comes down to having a child, going out is so much more different and so much more hectic. So I find that now I'll just try to find something that's easy to put on, easy to move about in, because you have to be very, very mobile and very, very flexible, so the high heels won't cut it, unless of course you have a special occasion that you go to and you have help with her, but if you're going out with a child, me personally, I find that everything for me is more practical. I'm just gonna go for some sneakers, some leggings, and a sweatshirt. That has been my go-to outfit since having her. Sweatshirts, t-shirts, and leggings. I don't even wear jeans. Actually, since I've been pregnant with her, I've worn jeans less than 5 times, and that's like roughly 2 years, So jeans haven't really been my thing. Even on social media, I realized that I don't even post much of myself anymore. The other day I was thinking and I was saying I need to post more of myself. Like when I look on my Instagram, I realized since having my daughter, there's more pictures of her than there is of me, so that's something I'm definitely working on as well. I don't know, I feel like the drive is just not there to post as much anymore. Like back in the day, I was like, oh my god, I can't wait to go out to share my pictures and stuff like that, but it's like, no, none of that stuff matters to me. I feel like now it takes more effort to actually post stuff on my social media, of course aside from my YouTube promotion and stuff like that. But yeah, it's just something that's not really there as much anymore. The drive, to keep up with all this and all that is just not there anymore, but at the same time, I do not want to lose myself as a person while being a mom, because I know that that is not something good and it can be detrimental, so that's something I have to constantly keep in my mind. So I'm trying to strike a balance between being a mom and still being me. So another change for me is understanding what it truly means to love someone unconditionally. I don't know, I feel like the love I have for her, I feel like it grows day by day. Like the love I had for her when she was just born and I just came home with her, it's nothing compared to the love I have for her now. You also learn what it truly means to put someone before yourself or above yourself. That girl is something else. She brightens up my life, and as long as she's okay, I am okay. I am not bothered by certain things as much, so I feel like that's one way in which I have changed, and I'm really loving it. It's a great experience, to really love someone unconditionally. Like sometimes you think you love people, but trust me, you won't understand true unconditional love until you actually have a child. Also, I have realized that my friendships has changed. Not that I had many to begin with, because I'm not the type of person who has a lot of friends. That's never been my thing. I feel like when it comes on to friendships, it's easier for them to deteriorate when you have like a friend that has a child and another one that doesn't, because I feel like one person has this whole new responsibilities, a whole new life for this person, and this person is just in a different space. So I feel like when you have two people being at different points in their lives, it's easier for the friendship to deteriorate. It doesn't have to happen, but I feel like in most cases it does, and it's no fault of either party. I just feel like it's just something that happens when you are in different places, if you understand what I'm saying. I also realize that I'm more responsible. I'm definitely more responsible, and I feel like that's something that comes naturally. I just feel like you have to be, regardless of your age, when you become a mom. I just think it's something that comes naturally once you have a child. No, I'm the type of person who loves to have fun. I love physical activity, so when it comes on to skydiving, theme parks, stuff like this, these things I absolutely love. But now I realize that I take second thoughts about everything. I literally have skydiving on my bucket list. A bucket list I created in 2013 or 2012. Somewhere there, that's definitely on my bucket list. But I realized that since having her, I'm just like, maybe I don't have to do skydiving anymore. You know, it's like I am thinking about all the bad things that can happen, and would it be worth it? Maybe not, you know. Theme parks are something I absolutely love as well. I do plan on going again, but I just feel like I'm definitely gonna be more timid now when it comes on to going on the crazy rides and stuff like that. But we'll see. I'll keep you guys updated. I have also become more patient. No, I remember my husband and I, we went out with another couple. They're older than us and they have kids, and I realized that the mom, she was super patient with them. And I was just like, whoa, I hope that I will be just as patient when I have my child. I'm not gonna say I'm as patient just yet, because I don't feel like I have been tested enough, but I definitely have more patience now. Sometimes I'm feeding Amy and she'll just box the plate right out of my hand and everything will fall on the ground, you know, and I'll just take it up and I'll just clean up, you know, and get her something else. And it feels like nothing to me. I don't get upset about it, you know, and stuff like that. That's something that's new for me, because I had a very low tolerance for certain things. Even with my husband, you know, it has changed in such a way where it has even positively affected my relationship with my husband. So I'm more patient with him. Sometimes I'm taking Amy out and I would get her ready and everything like that. Like, she has a doctor's appointment, I get her ready, and as soon as we're ready to leave, she poops. Before I had her, I thought that I'd probably get upset or something. But after having her, I realized that it's nothing like that. It's just like, I don't know, it just becomes easier to be more patient when you're a mom. I haven't had to deal with temper tantrums or anything of that nature. I'm sure I will have to when she's older, so I'll see how I deal with that. Like if I take her to the store, you know, that's something I was always thinking about, what I would do if I take her out and she start acting crazy. How would I handle that situation? But I'm pretty sure I will be able to handle it by the time I get there, so I'm not too worried anymore. Now, the last and final change that I am going to mention is my drive for success. I have definitely had an increase in my drive for success. Like, I've always wanted to be a successful person, but you know, I had a mark. I was like, when I get here, then I'll be fine, you know, I'll be comfortable. But now I realize that I don't have that mark anymore. I am pushing forward full force to achieving the maximum success. That's where my thought process is at this point in time. I want to be a role model for her, so the things that I would want to see in her, I want to be able to do that so she can see that and model that. You understand? So that's definitely something that has changed. My drive for success has increased, and I am going all out, and I don't see me stopping in the near future. Now, with all of that being said, I'm just going to say being a mom for me has definitely been a blessing. I would not change it for anything. I would do it again in the drop of a hat. Well, at least not right now, you know. But I love being a mom, and I do plan on having another child. Not right now, but hopefully in the future, Amy can have a little brother or a little sister. Another one I thought about, but it wasn't on my list, is that moms change physically as well. I mean, for me, I have changed somewhat, but it's not to the extent that I was expecting. Because I feel like mentally I had braced myself for the changes, and so I wasn't too worried about how I would be afterwards physically. But thankfully it's not as bad as I had envisioned. I am definitely heavier than I was before I was pregnant with her, so that's something I'm working on. I definitely want to lose weight, but aside from that, I'm comfortable with myself. I'm still confident with myself. And yeah, so when it comes down to the physical aspect, it has changed somewhat, but it's not something that bothers me or affects me. You know, I just feel like I'm okay with the change. No, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, do not forget to hit that thumbs up button down below. I hope you guys are staying safe. I hope you all are doing well. And with that being said, I will see you guys in my next one.